Hi guys, it's Jan here again. Welcome back to my channel. I know I sound stuffy and if I seem a bit low on energy, it's because I am sick. I got the chance to go visit my friend in Philadelphia this past weekend. I was there for about 2 days. Well, my entire trip was about 5 days. I stayed in Philadelphia one night. My friend and I was able to go visit New York for the next 3 days after that. Came back to Philly, and then now I'm back in California. And now I'm sick also. The haul I wanted to show you guys today are all from New York City. I picked up some things that I can't get here, I can't find here. And my haul is pretty small because I was on a very tight budget. But it is things that I am excited to show you guys. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was this clutch, if you can see it. It's from H&M, and this is probably something that I could have just found at my local mall, but I had never seen it, and I go into H&M quite often. I know that different locations have different things. Or maybe I just didn't go after they brought in a new shipment of products. But this is just a regular clutch. It's not real leather. It's like that pleather material. And it has a magnetic closure like this. And it almost looks like an envelope. It's very thin. The reason I bought it is because I could use it as a clutch when I go out. But the main reason is because it has this chain that comes out. And when I go out to a bar or when I go clubbing, I don't have a small clutch or purse that I can take with me. And I thought that this would be perfect because while I'm dancing, I don't need to be holding anything. It could go over my shoulder. And this was only $14.95 from H&M. And they did have a patent leather one, a black leather one, but I did not like that as much as this one. So that was fairly cheap, and I'm very happy with that purchase. Next store I want to show you guys is the store called UNIQLO. When I was living in Korea for a while, I had seen it there, but I never bothered to shop there because I didn't really care for it. I knew that it was a store mainly consisting of basics, such as basic tanks, basic sweaters, jeans, and basic tees. I know in the United States, New York is the only place that has a UNIQLO store. And while I was there, I didn't want to give up that opportunity. My sister had visited Korea this past summer in August, and she had brought me back a pair of pants, a pair of jeans that were so comfortable from UNIQLO that when I was there, I had to pick up at least a few of them. If you don't know the brand I'm talking about, this is their bag. And this is their brand right here, UNIQLO. And the jeans that I picked up were these. I have a black one. This is a black one, and then I have a very dark blue one. They're called the women leggings pants, and these were $39.90 or $39.99, which is very cheap considering how great this material is and how comfortable they are. The regular jeans sell at about $49, whereas these legging pants sell for $39. And my size is a 23. And it says 23-33, but their length is, I believe, is just one size. They're all 33. I usually wear a 24, rarely a 23 in jeans. And I noticed that with the UNIQLO jeans, I do need to go a size down because they were a little bit more stretchy and loose on me. So normally I would wear 24. I would recommend you guys to go a size down if you're going to be shopping there. But honestly, these jeans are so comfortable. They stretch and mold with your body, and they're made of great material that I'm surprised they're so cheap. But I picked up 2 of these, and I'm sorry for the constant sniffling, by the way. But UNIQLO is also very known for their heat tech clothing. And if you guys don't know what it is, it says right here, heat tech. And they come in these adorable bags, Ziploc bags. Just looks like that. And on the top you can see, I'm assuming it's a Japanese brand because it has Japanese. I really don't know. But what I got is this leggings, and the reason why they're called heat tech is because they're supposed to keep you warmer in the colder weather. And on the back it says, heat tech absorbs your body moisture. The movement of tiny droplets actually helps to generate heat to keep you warm. And what else does it say? It's resilient, it's durable, and heat tech maintains its shape even after repeated washing. And it just kind of lists all those things on the back right there. And the leggings, or every heat tech item that you purchase is $19.90. And I had my sister had got to me one of these, which is a heat tech. It says up here, the heat tech scoop neck long sleeve t-shirt, and it's just basically a long sleeve. Looks exactly like that picture right here. And I didn't really believe her at first when she got it for me, but I kept on wearing it, and I really noticed that it does keep me warm, which is really strange because it's made of this really thin material, kind of sheer. It makes you think it will be colder if anything, but for some odd reason it does keep you warm. And this is a very popular item at UNIQLO, and when I went there, everybody was buying this, loads and loads of it. And I ended up buying this long sleeve for myself, the leggings for myself. I bought leggings for my sister, for my mom, and I even bought a long sleeve crew neck shirt for my dad as well. They even have heat tech socks, heat tech bras. They have everything, but I really do think it works. And for those of you guys who are in a colder weather, cold weather area, I do recommend them. Just the bad thing is that UNIQLO is only available in the United States, in New York. If you're in other countries such as Korea or maybe even China or Japan, I know that they do have their branch of stores there. But the sad thing is that in America, they only have their store in New York, and they don't even ship online. There's no e-commerce store available yet, so that's a really sucky thing. But if you're visiting New York, then I would definitely recommend you go pop in at the UNIQLO store because they have 3 locations in New York. I wish they could just bring one of those here to California, but anyways, and the only makeup that I purchased, and this is going to be shocking because it's only 2 items, but like I said, I was on a very tight budget, and also I completely regret not going to check out Tom Ford's new makeup collection, as well as Edward Best, which I believe is sold at Saks. Those are the 2 things that I really regret because I cannot find those items here, or it's not as easily accessible. Whereas Edward Best, I cannot get in the California area, or I think I could only get it at the Saks in New York. I'm going to have to double check that, but those are the things that I really regretted not getting. But the things I did pop in to purchase were from Inglot. And I believe there is an Inglot location in California, in Southern California, but I've yet to check it out. I've never popped into their store before until I went to Times Square and I saw their store. And if you've never heard of the brand, this is Inglot, their packaging. What I purchased was their eyeshadow, and this was the Double Sparkle number 462. And the bad thing about Inglot, in my personal opinion, is that none of their items are named. They're given a number, and this particular eyeshadow is called 462. And it is a beautiful color, but I just do find that numbering is a harder way to remember things versus an interesting name. But anyways, to show you the product, it looks like this. And this thing looks humongous. Let me just show you a MAC eyeshadow in comparison. So you can tell that the Inglot eyeshadow looks ginormous next to the MAC, but in actuality, it's just very thin. The packaging itself is pretty bulky, but the actual product inside of the eyeshadow is very small. The eyeshadow is 0.07 ounces or 2 grams, whereas the MAC eyeshadow is 1.5 grams and 0.05 ounces. It is a beautiful color. This one stood out to me very much. And once again, this is number 462, and it's called, or it's like, it's in the double sparkle line. I will swatch it for you, although I don't know if it'll show up on this camera. So this is what it looks like on my finger, and let me just show you guys. It's so pigmented, and I know that this camera is just not going to do it justice, especially because it's night here and I'm using my natural, just my lamp. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see how gorgeous this eyeshadow is, but it's so pigmented that that's what surprised me. I was so surprised at how great quality their eyeshadows were. Now this eyeshadow was $12 for this one, which is a little pricey, but MAC eyeshadows are a few dollars more. They do have this thing called the Freedom system, where you can just pick up one of those empty palettes and then pick individual eyeshadows to fill that. Sorry, one second. And then you could pick up individual eyeshadows to fill that Freedom palette. The smallest size that they had for that were a 2 eyeshadow palette, and I was going to purchase that and get this number 462 eyeshadow, as well as this other darker brown sparkle eyeshadow that I had seen that I really liked. But they didn't have the 462 available in the small square size. Now what they do is they have, to explain, they have the Freedom palette, which holds 2 or more, whatever number you want, and then that one alone is $6, and then you can get the 2 one is $6, and you can get each additional eyeshadow for $5. And the crazy thing is, the eyeshadow for that Freedom palette, it's 2 point, I want to say it's 0.07 ounces, just the same size as this. So it almost feels like it'll be worth more to get the Freedom palette than the single eyeshadow. Honestly, it is worth more. You get more out of your money if you get the Freedom palette eyeshadows. But I was so disappointed that they didn't have that available. I'm kind of losing my train of thought because I have a fever, sort of. But anyways, the next thing I purchased was another Inglot item. It's called the Soft Precision Lip Liner, and the number that I got was 67. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but it just looks like this. Number 67, and the actual product looks like that. And I am wearing this right now. I have it lined on my lips, and then I have Honey Love on top of this. The reason why I chose this color is because it looks very much like my natural lip color. It blends in really well, and I got this just to outline the outside of my lip to make it look more fuller and bigger. But I really like this so far. I haven't been testing it out too long, but I really like that. And Inglot products came in this gorgeous Inglot like hot pink magenta bag with purple handles. I just thought that was really cute. But Inglot does sell online, so if you guys don't have a location near you, you could check it out online. And last but not, oh no, I have another thing. I bought this bracelet. It's like this red leather bracelet. It looks like one of those Hamza red bracelets, but I found this in New York, in Soho. A street vendor was selling it. It's real leather, and then he said I could choose a free charm, and the one I got was this key. I thought that was cute. But anyways, last but not least, I bought some tourist items, and my friend had started this sort of collection for me. She was visiting San Francisco and San Jose, and every time she went, she had bought a shot glass for my friends and I. And so I thought I would, you know, continue that collection, and I bought myself, of course, a I Love New York shot glass. Nothing too fancy about this, but I thought I'd share. And I bought my friends a pink I Love New York shirt, just to, you know, get them something since they weren't there. But anyways, that concludes my haul. I'm really sorry if my speech is kind of slurred, or I lose my train of thought when I'm sick. So I'm going to try to make as many videos as possible, but I've been so busy after my trip back from New York, and I'm getting sick, and after starting my new job after graduating college, I've just been super busy. But anyways, I know that's not an excuse, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe up here. And I do have a Twitter now. I have been tweeting since maybe this past weekend, since I went to New York basically. My Twitter is the same as my YouTube name, which is ToBeGlam. So please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.